Hey everyone, it's Tim here from Scratch Made Pizza in the UK, and you're watching Cooking with Frankie Meatball.
Here on Cooking with Frankie Meatball, I'm going to make a quick pot of Grasauce, gravy, sauce, whatever you guys want to call it, huh? Look at that, check out the shirt, huh? Bada boom, man! So anyway, this is a recipe that I use when I got a lot to do and I want to hurry up and get a nice quick sauce out there that's going to be good. So, and I don't skimp on the ingredients, you know, like Frankie Meatball says, the fresher the better. What you're going to need for this recipe is some olive oil, okay? Some fresh basil, fresh parsley, fresh bay leaves, fresh oregano, some garlic, onion, and carrot, salt, and pepper. Boom. And it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. If you need a drink, pour yourself a drink. But I'm good. I got some coffee here on a Sunday morning, all right? You're going to use 15 ounces of tomato sauce, okay? 28 ounce of crushed tomatoes, 28 ounce of puree, and a 6 ounce can of paste. I like to use all three tomatoes. This way it gives it a nice texture. You get the crushed tomatoes, you get the puree, you get the sauce. It's not going to be watery, too watery. I like it kind of, you'll see. I mean, it gives the sauce a good texture. 3 nice size of garlic cloves, okay? 3 nice sizes here. Right now, you smash your garlic, you just run your knife nice and through it, nice and nice. Get it nice and minced. Your onion, you guys remember I showed you how to open an onion? Cut that off to the bottom. Take the skin off, right in half by the root, okay? Take off the first layer. Now just go right down, like that, down through the middle. Now we're not going to mince all this, but just enough. Look at that, nice and nice. Now you're just going to run your knife through it. But I always go for the same amount of garlic to onion. Get some fresh oregano. Boom. 2 nice stalks. See? Then what you want to do, just bunch it up and run your knife right through it. Look for some nice sized basil leaves. I would say about 4 nice sized basil leaves. Get all your basil leaves together. Okay? I'm going to just roll it up like that. See? Roll it up like that. Knife down the side. And then just run your knife right down it. Nicey, 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 nicey. Now what you want to do is get some fresh parsley. Okay? Boom. Oh, give it a little slap. It's a little fresh. You know, you don't have to go crazy with it. Just a bit, look at that. Just about that much if you want to take a look at that. See that? You know? Just about that much. It's my curse being Italian because, you know, the old school Italians and the Jewish, probably all the old school people, they don't cook with measurements, you know? It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You want to make a nice meal and relax, 4 o'clock, clock out, or whatever you're doing in your house on Sunday, and get ready to enjoy a nice dinner. After the nice dinner, maybe a glass of vino, you know, and a nice movie, and that's your Sunday, and then you wake up refreshed Monday morning, ready to go to work. I'm gonna cut this in half. Boom. Now I'm gonna cut this in half. This was a big carrot. I don't know where she got these carrots. 1 there. The chopper's really nice. See? I'm probably not going to use all this, guys, but I'm going to chop it up. I'm not going to use that. So, look at that. Plank stick slices, right? Plank stick slices. A tablespoon of fresh diced carrot. See, carrot, when you put a carrot in your Grasauce sauce, gravy, whatever you call it, it gives it more of an earthy taste. So it's really, really good. You know what I'm saying? And it kills your acidity. Because, you know, tomatoes have a lot of Have some. See, this is nice. This is easy. You know, I'm not cooking the meat first. I'm not chopping the meat. I'm not doing the bones. But I am going to make some meatballs. You know, and you want meatballs? See the video for meatballs I just put out, huh? You got your garlic. You got your onion. You got your oregano, basil, parsley, carrot. We're not going to use all that carrot. Probably just half of it. But anyway, again, fennel seed, a little bit. Is an option, okay? I do it, you can do it, everybody can do it. Salt, make sure you have some salt and pepper, your cans. It's time to open your cans and meet me by the pot. Here on Cooking with Frankie Meatball. What you want to do is coat the bottom of your pan with some olive oil, okay? So check out how much olive oil I got, okay? Because now we're going to sweat our onions and our garlic. Get your onions and garlic and throw them in the oil. If your pot is too hot, you can turn it down. But what you want to do is you want to sweat the onions and garlic. You want to make sure nothing burns. So, you know, just keep moving around in the oil. You don't want to burn your garlic, because you burn your garlic, your sauce is going to taste burnt. Or your gravy. Or your Grasauce. Here's all the carrot. Throw half of it in. Okay, you know what? I'm feeling carroty. I'm gonna throw it all in. Forget about it, right? It gives it more of an earth taste. Okay? So now look at this. Mix it in. We're gonna sweat them all together. Trust me, this carrot is gonna dissolve in the sauce. Okay? Or in the gravy. Or in the Grasauce. Okay? So now it's a nice temperature. Just let it sweat. Okay? So let it sweat. You can see how the onions are pretty much translucent, right? Very nice. That's what you want. Cooking together real nice with the garlic. You're making gravy, sauce, Grasauce. Make sure you have a wooden spoon. Alright, so we're going to grab our basil and our oregano. We're going to throw that in. Okay? We're going to throw just some of this parsley in. Probably just half of what we cut. Okay? You throw that in, boom. Okay? We're gonna throw that in, then we're gonna give it a nice little mix. Give yourself some nice amount of salt. I like using kosher salt, but if you don't have kosher salt, you can use any salt you want. That's about enough, huh? The more you sweat, the more flavor is gonna be in there, okay? So, boom, we got that. I'm gonna give it a nice pinch of black pepper, okay? We'll mix that in there. If you want to do fennel seeds, you do fennel seeds. I like putting fennel seed in there. It gives it a nice boom, bada bang. You know, you don't want to put too much, okay? About like that much, okay? Get that, boom. You throw that in there. You get your crushed here. Pour it on a spoon. You just don't want to pour it right in. It gets splashed all over the place. Boom. Another sauce. Give it a nice little stir. Get all the seasonings and stuff mixed up in there. You see it coming to the top? There ain't nothing like Sunday morning gravy, Grasauce sauce, huh? Now with your paste, we're gonna do with your paste. I always like to grab a butter knife, stick it in, and just go around the sides and pull it out. So, we'll just mix that in there. Final ingredient to the Grasauce gravy sauce is 2 nice sized bay leaves. Throw them in, mix it in there. Huh? A lot of people are going to get mad at me for this, but hear me out here. Okay, what I like to do, if you look here, you got all this tomato stuff, right? So what I like to do is just put just a little bit of water and just go back and forth, look. Go back and forth. And see, it's starting to clean up, right? Now look at the water. All right, so you go back and forth. You want to make sure you get all of that tomato stuff. Just tomato sauce, whatever. Everybody's like, oh, why do you put water? Oh gosh, hey, this is what I do. I like to get all of the tomato. I learned this from my grandma. You know, just being a kid and being over her house and watching her make the sauce. Gravy. Grasauce. Look how thick that is now, huh? That ain't water now. Know what that is? That's more tomato sauce. And you just turn that in. You just pour that stuff in. Look at that. Very nice, huh? Give it a nice little stir. Look at that. Look at the color of that, huh? A couple of the last final steps is one of the cans, you gotta fill it with water. Put your wooden spoon in it and stick it on the stove. Now, last and final, if your meatballs are made, now you can throw your meatballs in. If you didn't make your meatballs, cook your meatballs, throw your meatballs in. I always get my sauce started first because I use the sauce in my meatball mix, okay? So, now, you grab a lid, don't fully cover it, let it breathe, put a lid on there, bring it to a boil, not a big boil, but bring it to where it's popping good amount, make sure you keep stirring, and then you're gonna reduce it to a simmer. I cook mine a minimum of 6 to 8 hours. The more you cook it, the more flavorful it's gonna be. So my rule of thumb, 6 to 8 hours. Sometimes you're in a pinch, you get up late, a little late, 4 hours. No less than 4 hours, guys. Trust me. And there you have it. It's simmering. Go do what you gotta do. Make sure somebody's stirring it every 20 minutes, every half hour, whatever you want, but make sure somebody's stirring it and don't break the meatballs in it. Nobody likes a dirty gravy. Anyway, guys, if you like what you saw, hit like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification button so you get notified every time I put out a new video, guys. Also, check out my guys, PhillyRockRadio.com. They play everything from the forefathers to the band mothers of rock. Also, guys, get my email. Email me if you want a Frankie Meatball sticker. Email me your address. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Facebook. Also, guys, if there is a restaurant you want me to do a video at, email me. Let me know if you got a recipe, a special request that you want me to do. You let me know. Email me, guys. Tell me what you want. I'm here for you, guys. I'm going to tell you what. You got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. So, guys, until next time.
Hey, I'm Kevin. And I'm Johnny E. from Philly Rock Radio. And you're about to get cooking with Frankie Meatball.
On the Frankie Meatball Show. Frankie Meatball.
Forget about it, eh? It's a Frankie Meatball production.